one downside about the Aputure MC lights is if you're a filmmaker or photographer like me, I'm sure that you've been looking for this little gadget, but it was out of stock for months. And then in the middle of this, they got it back. What makes the Aputure MC stand out is that it's an RGBWW light. What does that mean? In addition to having bi-color functionality, you can also choose basically all the colors that you want to. You can change the hue, saturation, intensity using the little wheel on the side of the light. And you also have this little OLED screen where you can see what you're actually doing. And if you want to change the mode, you just press the wheel in, because it also functions as a button, and you will be able to change the mode. However, I prefer to use their app, the Sidus app. Sidus? Sidus. Choose. And if you want to match the light that you already have set up, let's go to source match. Point at the light. Now the light behind me is matching my spotlight, which is fantastic because with the snap of a finger, you can match whatever lights you have. Blue, should we do some blue? This segment in blue. If you have more than one of the Aputure MC lights, you can create what they call a mesh network. You can have like 12 of them around in your scene, and you can control all of them within the same app, which is fantastic. And if you're lucky enough, I don't have that, but if you have other Aputure lights like the 120D or 300 Mark II, you can control all of those lights within this app, which makes it so much easier to work. You can do all of this yourself. You don't need people to, can you please lower that light a little bit? Can you please change the gel of that light? You don't need to anymore. You control everything from the app. Let's look at the effects for a moment. It comes with 9 built-in effects. Let's have a look at some of them. Come on out of there, Paul.
You're never gonna touch me.
What?
You're never gonna touch me.
What?
Oh, forget it.
I'm coming out. But my favorite functionality of this Aputure MC light is by far the color picker. Now let's check this out. I've mounted my microphone on this Manfrotto pick up. Oh, intensity. Red. It works really well with product photography, and the recreation that the Aputure MC light gives of that color picker functionality is extremely good. It's 96 plus CRI, meaning that it picks up the color really precisely. If you feel that you're getting any good advice from this video, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. Let's continue. You're not going to be blown away of the brightness of this little light. It is fairly bright. It's not going to replace your spotlight. You could use it as a fill light, a rim light, or much better to put it in the background and use it as an accent light. But if you're not shooting in daylight and you are shooting it in a fairly dim lit room or maybe in a set, the Aputure MC light is fantastic, especially in the dark.
Yo, look, I ain't saying that I'm rich, cause if I'm honest, I've never been. But when I look at all these other kids, I feel just a little bit ahead of them.
It comes with this little diffuser, which is very handy, so you can actually soften the light a little bit. And it's already cut out so that you have access to the color wheel. And they have also made a little hole to mount it on tripods and cameras, good stuff like that. However, the diffuser will lower the light significantly, so you're gonna have a softer light, but it's gonna be even less bright than it was before. The battery lasts for 2 hours if you have it on 100% all the time. And if you are using it more for products and locations where it's much darker, you're probably going to have it at around 50, and then it should last much longer. If you put it all the way down to 1%, it will last like 15 hours or something like that. And you can also connect it with the USB-C cable, which is included. Where is it? But you can also connect this to an external power bank and get many more hours if necessary. If you have a QI wireless charging pad, you can charge it even there, which is pretty awesome. It comes with magnets. They are super strong. You put in ceilings, tripods, just be creative with it. And the cool thing is that once it is up there and you have the app, you do not need to get up there with the ladder and control it with the little wheel. You just control it with the app. Now, I've never had a light like this, and I always wanted it. Let's say it's about roughly $100. It's definitely an investment that I am happy that I did, because I'm gonna use it a lot. I'm gonna use it in my YouTube videos, for client videos, if I'm in a control set. I'm definitely gonna use it for product photography, because I can get that nice brand color very quickly. I do not need to have gels anymore, which is such a pain in the... Look at that, when I'm wearing my mask, the camera's autofocus is not working. Never thought of that. The one downside about the Aputure MC lights, owning this one Aputure MC, is that I need more.